Let's do this. Shockwave number 10. We have
I'm not sure who to do. All right,
coming up.
PanEX and F2p
PanEX.
with Gibus.
Here we go.
Gibus.
Here we go.
All right, so we have, it looks like, all right, we have Greninja versus Peach. This is a matchup that I know literally zero about.
Oh, it's going to be good stuff. F2p Gibus rocking that Greninja. PanEX going with Peach. I'm thinking Peach is going to be a really, really good character in this game.
I think so too, but just from like watching the initial game here, this Greninja has really good movement. Look at how slick he is. He's doing these like B-reversed charged water shurikens. However, I think that Peach is one of the sleeper characters of this game. I think she's a very good character.
Yeah. F2p with Gibus, he was actually at our last 3DS tournament.
Oh, yeah?
And he made it out of the cut.
Nice.
So he was one of the top either 4 or 8 or whatever that made it into bracket in our last 3DS tournament. So we can expect big things from F2p Gibus, and we will see how his transition to the Wii U actually happens.
With the charge forward smash, or excuse me, up smash back there, he's rolling around. Okay, that move, the side B from Peach has been functionally changed between, let's say, Brawl and Melee into this game. Number 1, it's incredibly fast. It's really, really quick and hard to respond to. Number 2, it goes in a straight line rather than going at a like curved arc at the end of it. Like right there.
Yeah.
And so on top of all of that, it's actually really strong.
Oh, that was sick.
That was an interesting edge guard opportunity from.
Ooh,
gets him with the charged up smash.
Ooh, the reads from downtown.
Tries to actually reach out and hit it with a Toad. Peach's Toad, whenever she does that, that's her neutral B. The Toad will actually, quote-unquote, counter a move, because whenever she gets hit, the Toad, there you go, right there, perfect example. Good option by PanEX, and all right, and F2p was able to recover normally. Good forward air, that's going to get the KO. One of the things about Peach's forward air is it's actually off of the stale move list from what I can tell, and excuse me, not from what I can tell, from what I have read and heard on Smash boards and a few other places. So float cancel forward airs in this game are pretty powerful. That was a good forward smash from F2p, and we've got a 56% lead. Well, we're going to see a lot of very dynamic edge guarding in this game because of the way that the new ledge mechanics work. I really enjoy that on a personal level. The ledge mechanics are actually really, really, really dynamic in this game. And it's no longer, let me grab the ledge, my opponent has been KO'd. You're going to have to do a lot more than that. Good dashing up smash. Oh, whoa, good Toad. Oh, no! PanEX accidentally misses the ledge, was facing in the incorrect direction. That doesn't really have much of an effect, but the direction that Peach goes whenever she does her up B actually has a forward-catching box. And so from what I can tell, we will continue doing the same thing as the last game. I'm not really sure where these characters are going to counterpick one another. From what I can see, the actual TV is just right over there, so I'm looking over at that. But I believe, there we go, I can see a little bit more now. I believe that we are considering character changes. I see the Greninja, and I see some people, I see them switching in between a few different characters. Pardon me. For once, I got a good night's sleep last night, and I'm not used to that, so I'm a little tired from getting a good night's sleep. There are actually 10 stages on the list this week. We're trying a few things out. One of them is actually the Kalos Pokemon League, and I can see another set actually being played on there. But it looks like we're going to go over to Battlefield, and with Gibus up a game, Gibus decides to stick with Greninja, and PanEX switches over to Robin. An interesting choice. This, I know a little bit more about the matchup than you would normally think, because I have actually watched a few matches of it. Oh, unfortunate recovery by PanEX. Accidentally fast falls past the ledge. He has a very, very uphill battle to climb for the rest of this game. I don't feel that this counter pick is going to go very well for him. Robin is traditionally a character that has a lot of very powerful defensive options and has a lot of very powerful projectile options, especially compared to the rest of the cast. However, Greninja is so fast and so punish-oriented that it's going to be difficult for Robin to actually stay away from and zone out the Greninja player. And we're going to see that really come into play. The PK Fire-esque move going off right there, I believe that was an L-Fire, or Arc-Fire, excuse me. Lots of up smashes coming from F2p. Good forward air. Now the up B right there, that water jet from the up B actually will push opponents away. It acts as a wind box or a water box similar to Squirtle from Brawl. Good up smash. And that was a good up throw. So it's the Water Jet, the Aqua Jet, that's the name of the move. The Aqua Jet actually pushes opponents away and enables the Greninja to recover as well. We've got a pretty serious gap separating these players, but we had a character switch in between games.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm not sure how this is going to work out. There was an unfortunate trip down to San Diego in...
Yeah, so...
go ahead and take over for me.
Oh, yeah, sure. So we have F2p Gibus with a commanding lead, 113%, ends up getting an up B. Oh, this is wonderful! F2p Gibus, you are doing phenomenal work with those up Bs. PanEX ends up making it back, punishing F2p Gibus. One of the difficult things whenever dealing with Robin is the remarkable amount of range Robin has,
yes,
and the amount of priority Robin has on a large amount of his or hers, depending on the character's moves.
Now, see, that's one of the things that I was thinking about. Wow, that was an excellent KO. I was saying that I thought that Robin would struggle with this matchup because Greninja is actually able to re-zone Robin with the Water Shuriken and with the Shadow Sneak.
Yes,
and then Greninja's speed on top of that is really detrimental and is very powerful.
Correct.
We saw that come into play. Excellent showing by F2p with Gibus to take that set.